Kind of a late night. Sorry it took so long for me to get on today. I had a lot happening. Anyways, I'm here to do a tarot spread before bed. And I thought a really nice reading for you would be, what is the last things on their mind about you today? So it's late where I'm at. It might be early where you're at, but we're just going to go with it. All right. Hi, Eat Me. Hi, guys. Hi, Linglicious. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Nicole. Ling, you're the first one in my live chat. Everyone else coming in, if you're first, you get to have a few cards for free read for you. I'll be doing that all week. So you can try again if you missed today. But they're free. So, Ling, let's see. We got Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for you. Hanged Man, Ticking Time Bomb, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Swords. And Six of Wands. This is news you want to hear. You've been waiting to hear this, Ling. Your person is definitely not getting what they wanted out of the deal. Whatever the deal was, it could be a karmic situation, work situation, whatever. They cannot move forward with it because your person is being forced to confront their lies and deception publicly. There's something that has to be said to friends and family or coworkers, but your personally must deal with this issue. You're going to hear about it. Page of Swords. This person's going to be texting you. What should I say? They're going to break up with a karmic or end a karmic cycle. They're not really prepared for it. Death in reverse. Your person is really struggling, Ling. Really having a hard time. Needs advice probably on how to end this. And even if this person is not getting advice from you, he's probably getting advice from somebody else. But he knows that publicly it's going to be announced that he is no longer tied up in a karmic situation. So that's what I see happening, Ling, for you and your person. All right. Big breath in, guys. What is your person thinking about you, and what was their last thoughts today when thinking about you? Wow, it's looking good. Looking real good. Chariot, sweet dreams about coming to see you, getting together with you, giving you an offer. This person really loves you. There's a Cancerian vibe very strong here. This person has secret feelings, secret love, affection, and I can't talk today. Secret affections and love for you. This person's not huge on the communication end of everything, but that's about to change. This person is definitely going to come to you very soon. You're going to see this person. Sparks are going to fly. That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about the next time they see you and how things are going to change. Wow, this is a wish come true star card in the upright with the Chariot. This is both victory, wins, wish fulfillment. This person has dreams and desires to be with you. You are their wish. You are what they want. They definitely feel the energy moving very strong inside them emotionally, pulling them towards you. Again, this is a very hush-hush secret connection. You guys might be secretly meeting up, secretly seeing each other, but not for long. It's not going to be a secret for long because Six of Wands in the upright. You are going to receive high honor, respect. You're going to get it. You're going to be acknowledged publicly. This person definitely feels like I know what I need to do, and that's give my person the respect that they deserve publicly. So they know that they can't and shouldn't keep this a secret. At least not much longer. Huge desires of moving things forward with you. Lots of dreams about what your connection's going to feel like together once again. They're feeling really excited. They have a lot of romantic feelings about you. They want to cuddle you. They miss you. They think you'd make a great husband or wife. They really can see a future. They really are excited about building a future with you. Clarifying the book of secrets is on the horizon. So this person secretly has thoughts about being with you in the future. Okay, maybe they haven't rushed things yet, but those are their thoughts. Let's see the changes that are going to be made. Ooh, integrity. So that's good. They're going to start treating you with more respect. And that's what's on their mind. I need to start treating this person with more respect. Because so far it looks like everything between you guys has just been satin sheets and seduction. They are enamored with you. Love potion. Okay, Valentine's Day is coming up in February. They definitely want to see you and spend some time with you on Valentine's. And they're definitely thinking about what that might be like by being with you around Valentine's. Perfect match. Look at the chopsticks. Maybe you guys love Asian food. Maybe they want to make you something Asian. I don't know, but they, there might be a little clue there. There might be a little sign between you guys, but you're two peas in a pod. They definitely feel like you're their soulmate. And I have to say, they definitely are very romantic and thinking thoughts about you tonight, thinking about how much they love you. Party of one. So they know that you're alone. They're curious who's talking to you. Are you talking to someone? What's going on while they're gone? What's happening? And there's some questions. They are super excited and inspired about a new life with you. Again, this is a life they haven't spoken to you about yet. I definitely feel that this has been news so far in this reading for you. Big news because they haven't told you. But again, I'm just here spilling the tea on the last thoughts that they've had of you today. Let's get some of those inner thoughts. What are in their inner thoughts? So we have some childhood. There could be something to do with you guys. Maybe you guys have children and you guys are raising kids. And they might be thinking about the childhood that your kids have right now. Of course, they're also thinking of their own childhood. But mostly, I think it's about maybe you guys are raising a family right now. What would it be like if you blended your family together or you started a family? Because maybe you guys don't have any kids. This person does want to mend a bridge with you. So I definitely get the feeling that this is somebody from your past. We have secrets here popping out. We have third party and life renewed. So I have to say this connection, secrets have been a huge part of your issues, and so has a third party. I have to say, that makes it for a bumpy road, doesn't it? It makes it a little bit more difficult. But again, that's why they know that they publicly need to give you respect, because they realize that you have been feeling disrespected by all of this. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I see a Queen of Cups down here. I do. I was like, I see her. Wow, you guys are soulmates. She was just popping out. She was like, hey, I'm down here, just FYI. Perfect match, Queen and King of Cups. You guys are meant to be, and honestly, they're really thinking hard and long about you tonight. They're thinking about the lies they've told you, And they're thinking about the lies they've told other people about you. And this is why what's changing Wheel of Fortune is the integrity. And integrity has everything to do with morals, ethics, standards, and boundaries and respect. You know, personal space, even. Integrity has so much to do with being a good person. And they are changing for the better. So, yeah, we're gonna keep going here. But yeah, so far tonight they're thinking about a long-term relationship with you because they love you and they want to fix things with you. What is it they want to fix? What was the problem between you guys besides the third party, which, you know, is pretty obvious. But what exactly do they want to say to patch things up with you? No, mute.
I didn't know it was on music.
Sorry about that, everybody. We're going to see what the issue is with mending bridges. I loved you then, I love you still. Always have, always will. So it looks like you guys had a situation where maybe they chose somebody else, honestly, is kind of what I'm feeling. They went ahead and chose a third party. And they have their reasons. They have their reasons. But they did that. It obviously caused a huge wedge between you guys. It broke your heart, I'm very sure. They went down that path. And now this person realizes even more through this third-party relationship how much they love you even more, because they kind of had to experience distance from you to remember what's really important in life and to remember how they really feel about you, because I just don't get the feeling that they really felt that at the time when you guys were together. So I know you've been very tired of this. You've been so tired of the third party situation. It feels like it's been drug out for a very long time. And they're like, look, I want to make it better. I'm healing my inner child. And maybe even issues again with childhood. You know, you guys might have a child, but there's some mom and dad issues, a painful past, and family disputes. Now, I have to say they're still healing it, meaning they are not out of the water. If you thought they were out of it, they were ready, they're really not. They're beginning to work their way through this, okay? But in the midst of being a better person, in the midst of healing what was damaged, is I love you. I always have. I never stopped. And I may even love you more now than I ever did because I realize how much I've missed you. So that's the perfect match energy. A card that comes out, which is stop trying to skip the effing struggle. Stop trying to skip it. And this is a lot like the maze card in the labyrinth in the Lenormand. It's always like you're trying to look for a shortcut. Always trying to kind of get around the hurdle. And it's like, we can't do that. You guys had karma in this relationship and you can't skip the third party connection. You can't skip all of this. Bottom of the deck here is, so you want to be a baddie, show your heart to everyone. And that's what this person is. They haven't really done a great job at showing their emotions because we have a lot of Book of Secrets. So they thought that they were tough and they could hide their feelings from you. And they thought that that was what they needed to do, but wrong. And I think they are learning that it's much better for them, King of Cups, to be open-hearted, heart on their sleeve, very warm and caring and good and loving and affectionate, and just saying what's on their heart. Let's get a little bit of what is on this King of Cups heart for you. Tribe. So you're like family to them. You are like family. And they've kept so much from you. I hate keeping things from family. That's the hardest thing to do, especially someone close. It's like you hate lying to them because they're always there for you. And what this person knows in their feelings is you're part of their tribe. You are their soulmate, their soul family. You're important to them. Your friendship's important. Why in the world would they do this to you? Why would they lie? Why would they pretend like they haven't loved you in the whole time that they have? We also have you've had a lot of patience with them. And again, we bring up family. Interesting. Well, I think it's safe to say they want a family with you, or they already feel like you are their family. I think it's safe to say that. This journey has been just as hard on them as it has been for you. There's something about wanting to fix the family bonds with you. They want to fix that connection. They want this to be strong. And in their mind tonight, as they lay down and they're thinking about on the horizon in the future, secretly, you guys coming together in some way, they're imagining how beautiful your family will be. Whether it's biological or furry or just the two of you, they're definitely thinking that the future holds happiness with you. I do think they're a little bit scared, wondering if you're going to forgive them based on this and you being tired and having a lot of patience. And so even though they're a little bit scared, I get this arrogance, I get this era of confidence. I think your person believes with all their heart that no matter what you guys have been through, you will welcome them back with open arms. I think they do feel and believe that you guys have a very strong bond and it can't be shaken, even by something like a third party. Let's get some of what they've been feeling in regards to this third party. What have they been feeling tonight in regards to this connection? So they have your light is guiding me home. You're making them want to get closer and closer to you. That's the situation. Now they wish they could just be with you and skip all the hard stuff. The confrontation, the secrets, the breaking up with third parties. They're like, oh, if I could just skip that whole moment and land and end up in my perfect partner's arms and we're just happy. God, that's really what I want. But they know there's some work involved. Bottom of the deck, pleasure. Nothing comes close, and no one comes close to how deep you please them. The connection that you guys share, we did have satin sheets, just so you know. So intimately, romantically, and affectionately, no one else compares to your connection. And when you're with a soulmate, believe me, it's on fire. You guys already know. Just know that they know. They feel it, and they know it doesn't matter who they kiss. It doesn't matter who they take to bed. It doesn't matter how long they've been doing what. When it comes to you and their connection, nothing else compares. I'm hearing that song written by Prince and sang by Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares. And I dedicate that song to you guys tonight in honor of this reading. And if you've never heard that song, Nothing Compares, by Sinead, it's spelled S-I, by the way. But you need to hear it. You need to hear it. It's a beautiful 80s song. Prince wrote the lyrics and the music. It's beautiful, and it's heartfelt, and it definitely takes you right there into that moment. So I think maybe you could listen to it and just know they definitely have felt somewhat lonely without you. And I know it's not been completely lonely, excuse me, because they've been with this third party, but lonely in the sense that they haven't been with you. They haven't been with their best friend. They haven't been with their soulmate. And that, my friends, is what feels very lonely. In that song, it's like, it's been 7 hours and 16 days, or something like that, since you took your love away from me. I can't sing. It's, I'm sick and everything too still, but that whole counting down, it's been 7 hours and 15 days or whatever, to me just says I haven't stopped thinking about you. Every minute of every day, the distance, how long it's been. If you think it's easy, you're wrong. I've been keeping an account. I know how long it's been. Believe me, I've been tortured by the distance. And you thought, no. You thought this whole time that it was just you worrying, stressing out about the distance. But really what's coming through in this reading is you're not the only one. I've also been thinking about the distance. What does this person want to say about, let's see, about being involved in this third-party connection? What does this person want to say to you? They definitely want that second chance. But what do they want to say about everything? Is there anything confession-wise since the separation that they could mention? Something you don't know that maybe you would like to know about what's been happening tonight? They've definitely been torn between two lovers. But we have, I'm not sure how you feel about me. So, and it comes down to that sometimes. They love you, but they're like, how do you really feel about me? You should be angry about this. Oh my gosh. Destiny calls. Listen to this. Listen to this. You have inner child family disputes. No. Just turn it off. You have the family card. And then you have family card under this. So this definitely has a lot to do with this. And there's no way around it. There's no avoiding it. Like, that is definitely a thing in this reading. They absolutely feel like you are their family. Oh, and you had tribe. So I forgot to add that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 consistent messages about family and this third party. They may have a family with a third party too. That may be a lot of the reason there's so many issues. But there's a web full of lies. webs. So, and this is why when they think about you, it's like, I don't know how you feel about me. I've lied so much. I've just spun so many webs about maybe our child, our relationship, our connection, that I'm really not sure how you really feel. Is that genuine? Yeah. They're really not sure how you feel about it. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about those emotions. Let's see. I'm not sure how you feel. Spirit, can you clarify this message tonight as they're closing down before bed, last thoughts, trying to get clarity, thinking about a happy future, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, family, marriage material, soulmates. We have perfect match, mending the bridge, Knight of Cups, this beautiful romantic offer, this loving, affectionate offer. There's a lot of love in this relationship. They're really excited about you guys going through this new beginning. So why, when they go to bed at night, they're not sure about your feelings? I don't think they've asked. It's like they're assuming they have a future, but they haven't asked. So we have she who prepares, formulate, strategize, and devise. Bottom of the deck is she who guides, new path guide to renewal. So you guys are definitely going to have a renewed relationship. Like that's in the cards. But how they feel about you is they're worried that you're going to take revenge. You know, what if I leave this third-party situation behind and I have a reunion and brand new relationship with my love, but she or he is still really upset and bitter and angry, and I don't know about it, and then they want to get even with me. Then they want to hurt me like I hurt them. Maybe this person wants to take revenge out on me in some way and pull me away from a situation and then just leave me in the dust. Or, you know, and they kind of feel this way because of guilt. They know they kind of deserve something for what they've done. But personally, I think you've already forgiven them. I don't think you're looking for revenge. I don't think that you would ever do what they're thinking the worst, right? I don't. But that definitely comes across their mind. So they're just not sure how you really, really feel, and they're not sure what their soon-to-be ex would feel, and perhaps maybe that soon-to-be ex would also want to take out revenge and strategize and formulate something against you, guys. But also there's this energy of, I really want to know how you feel before I make any moves. So I do think that this person is going to ask you for some clarity, probably pretty soon. Or they're going to get clear with you if you don't have clarity. Because maybe you've been clear, but they haven't. So take what resonates on that. But this Knight of Cups is, I'm going to take action. All the knights are action cards. So I'm going to take divisive romantic action to come towards you and offer you my cup. During that transaction of information and presence, I want to make clear, how do you feel about me? So they are thinking about this conversation that's kind of coming up in the near future about each other's feelings. And even if they don't ask you directly, they may kind of test you and ask you in a nonchalant way just to get a feeler, kind of test you out. So we have Zenith is a woman who prepares. She wears her armor. She's ready for war, even though she's not in a battle right now. She just tries to be prepared for anything. She's marked as a leader by her headdress, and she must also provide her qualities of strategy. Zenith simply just waits for the best time to make her move. Her headdress crowns her with the ability to see things clearly in black and white, and her heart is wrapped in passion and fire. The message of this card is to lay plans for what you want, getting your projects, schemes, and dreams down on paper, and with proper preparation, the decisions will emerge from the black and white areas, revealing themselves very clear. So yeah, your person's waiting for the best time to approach you. Okay, waiting for the best time. It's not wanting to rush into anything right now, but devoting some time to formulating a plan and a time frame, kind of a to-do list. Yeah, so they're definitely planning about your future. What strategies do they have right now that have improved because of your past? Have they made all the necessary preparations? And how can they lay plans down in the future? We have a planner. Yep, they are making plans for your future. Again, this is very secret. We had 2 secret cards. I think the most that you're getting out of this person right now is affection. I do believe you are getting affection. You are getting forms of communication. It's just not all of it right now. But this is what they're going to be thinking about. They're thinking about a future with you. How do you feel about this person? Let's check. Let's get some feelers about you. How are you really feeling in your heart about this? How are you really feeling? I wish I could read your comments, guys. For some reason, they got messed up again. They've been fixed for quite some time. But now the chat's overlapping triple words again, and I guess I'll just have to figure that out again to fix it. I don't know. So if you want to reach out to me tonight, just put it in the comments below the video so I can see anything that you might want to say in the reading, okay? If you're looking for a personal reading or a service, please go to my website. It's in the description below. Let's see how you're feeling. Oh, cabin, home matters. You want to make a home. You're just like, I'm worried about my home. I just want a happy home and a safe and happy family. I don't care what size of home I have. I don't care about any of that. My family and my home is what's important to me. I want it to be safe and secure, and I want you to be a part of my family that lives with me in my home. So how you feel is home is extremely important. You are not comfortable with this back and forth. You're not comfortable with affection and love and relationship when you're not living with them. So you're like, living with me is really important to me. I don't just want to date. I want to be a family. So how you feel is come home. Come home. You also feel like they're not available. Like they're not making themselves available to come home. And you're like, I don't like that you're staying away. I don't like that you're not a part of our home. I don't like this distance. Now, we do have destiny calls and divine guidance. They are being led back home with you. Okay, so just focus on being in the moment right now. Just be in the moment. The leaves say something is gradually shifting and they will be in your home. Okay, just give it some time. You will be at home with this person. Right now, it's just not going on, and I know, and that's you're just like, that's what's wrong with me. I want them here with me. I want them home. So anyways, that's just how you feel, and you have a right to feel whatever it is you want to feel, but you want them to help secure your life because you want to feel like you can trust them and sleep good at night. And this third party drama is driving you crazy, and you're happy to forgive them and move on, but you really want to take this home. And I'm kind of hearing a home run. It's like, I want a home run. I've done fourth base. Like, you need to come home. We need to be together. Clearly, there's so many family cards. It's like, let's be a family. I'm ready to have a family. What is the next steps that's going to happen in this relationship, Spirit? Please guide and direct the cards for the next steps that are going to take place in the near future regarding this love connection of the King and Queen of Cups. We talked about the maze. We talked about it. Trying to, stop trying to skip the struggle. And that's really what this is about. Like, you can't skip it. You can't skip it. We got to go through some hard stuff. Yeah, there's the polar bear, thick skin, difficult obstacles. We got mama bear. You know, this kind of it's about money. It's about food. It's about the necessities. And it's like, we have to remember food, a home, money, those are the necessities. And we can't just skip what needs to be dealt with to go into the relationship. We cannot avoid some responsibilities along the way. I do feel like it's going to be about 3 months before this particular King and Queen of Cups comes together. And this would mean both of you guys are water signs. Very strong symbolism today is the sign of Cancer, but so is Pisces and Scorpio. So I'm just going to say this is a very watery reading. Okay? And anyways, these are the next steps. I literally opened the book to Labyrinth right there, 43. So it's definitely the truth. When you think you've done everything you could possibly do to get this going, well, then you have to hit a wall again, and then you're starting over again. Yay! Everybody loves that. I am the labyrinth that keeps you going through trial and error to the end. There are no shortcuts to success, my friend. This card is really about making your way through a confusing stream of events, often a kind of trial and error period. Sorry for my dog snoring. You have many goals and destinations you want to get to, but I know how much you love this man and how much this man loves you, or how much you love this woman and how much she loves you. But no matter how much love is here, this goal is going to prove more difficult than you guys expected. Your road is not direct. It has twists and turns. And no matter how much you plan and strategize, at some point you guys are going to face some mistakes. Be prepared for a few false starts. And the false start, in my opinion, would be like, I'm headed over there, I'm coming, things are working out, it's over, I'll be there soon, and something happens, and it's like, ugh, I thought I was going to go, but now I can't. I was going to leave, but something got in the way. Or, whatever. There's going to be stuff like that happening for you guys. That is what's in the future. There's going to be some false starts. And there's going to be a few twists in the road, like a few perhaps delays, some surprises perhaps, which I did feel the energy of 3 months. So there's going to be some stuff going on. There's going to be some regrouping and starting again, retrying again, getting into this process. So even if you feel like you're starting back at square one with your true love, you will be able to begin again with new information and greater knowledge of the landscape. The Labyrinth card can mean a puzzle or a problem. There's no easy answers. It's a narrow viewpoint that will keep you from seeing the larger picture. You should also notice that this card shows more than one person. Well, that's the truth. We do see more than one person, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do have third party, and this could just be about family, like there's more than one person involved. And when you involve you, your person, perhaps a child or 2 or 3, and another partner, and possibly another partner, it's like, yep, that's why there's so many twists to this labyrinth. It is a message that you are not going down this road alone, and that has so many truths. Others are facing some challenges with you in this process. Even your kids, your family, etc. We're all facing some situations right now. It's not easy. Perhaps your kids need something from you right now. Perhaps work is calling you right now. Perhaps their situation is their child needs them right now in something, and perhaps it's the pets that are going through a death, or they're going through a sickness or an illness. Perhaps there's financial situations arising out of nowhere, creating frustration and blocks. Basically, it's not easy to get to where you guys want to go together. Now is not the time to turn your back on each other. Now is not the time to throw in the towel. Because how you calculate your next move is going to show the road ahead. All right. Beautiful. And the next card is the bear. I am power and I am strength. I can be your health and your protection. I'm your finances for sure. Your food is my concern. Your prosperity, your livelihood, your security. My bad side comes out if you see negative cards around me, but there's no negative cards around the polar bear. The polar bear is a fitting symbol of the indomitable dignity signified by this card. Whether it be read as an authority figure, a protective mother, or purely just the strength in a situation, the polar bear is the most wonderfully powerful of all the species of bear. And furthermore, its color is symbolic of pure spirit. This bear can relate to a person who is in a position of power. The bear is also the matriarchal energy. In China, the polar bear is known to represent Russia. The bear may also be a symbol of officialism or brute force. Officialdom, excuse me. This card could be telling us to push through something with sheer force. An interesting combination for the bear would be like with the velvet glove or an iron fist, for instance, with the flowers. An iron fist and a velvet glove. So if that's an example, I think this means with the labyrinth, a very hard path. It's a very difficult path. And it may very well be that you guys have already been down a difficult path for sure. I will say, if you guys have been down a really hard road up until right now, it is going to get easier from now here on, because we have the Chariot. So that's victory and success, and it is a win, and it's where things come into balance, and we're finally moving forward. We're making progress. The star is wish fulfillment, divine guidance, destiny, and fate, and everything written in the stars. And the wheel of fortune is a bad situation turning around in your favor. And it's like finally the tables have turned and luck is on your side. So if it has been a really rough road, honey, this beautiful reading is a good sure sign that it's going to get easier here on out. But it is also a symbol that the next steps are not going to be the easiest ones. Don't expect smooth sailing, expect forward movement, but expect a few bumps in the road for sure. And don't think that everything's going to work out as planned. I mean, really, that's the truth of this message. Nothing's going to go as planned, even if he or she really wants this. And if you really want this, plans don't always work out. Now, we do have a planner. We have someone over here strategizing, formulating a plan for the future with you. And believe me, it is in their heart tonight or today, wherever you are. It's in their heart, and they're definitely thinking about being back with you, mending those bridges with you, and being in this life renewed energy in your presence. So believe me, they're like feeling the vibe. They are feeling your love. They love it. And I'm thinking of like the Lion King, super corny Disney movie, but you know, can you feel the love tonight with Nala and Simba? And you know what? They get back together after many years of distance. And it's like they didn't miss a beat. Their love is real, the connection, the chemistry. And don't forget what I said earlier with that song that I channeled. Nothing compares. Nothing that they've ever been involved in compares to the magnitude of love and connection and family that they feel with you. So I do think that you guys are getting closer to a very happy place in life together, but there's going to be a few bumps. You know, we asked what's going to happen in the near future. Well, there it is. We also have the birds. Now, the birds represent a phone call, a text message, a date, some form of communication. They can even show up in meetings. There even can be negotiations. Couples is what they indicate. Now, we've had a few different people involved in this reading, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Your guys' little love triangle may be a love square. Perhaps it's you, them, and someone else on their end, and you, them, and someone else for you on your end. There may very well be 4 involved. It may not just be a third party, but either way, even if it is a third party, it says, hey, there's other people involved, and we're going to hear about it. We're going to get some calls, some text messages. You might get a call from your mom or your dad or your sister or your brother saying, what's going on between you and so-and-so? I heard through the grapevine. You might get confronted by a karmic or 2 saying, I'm going to ask some questions. Are you talking to this person? Let me tell you, I do get the sense. I do. If you get a call or a text from the third party inquiring any information about this connection, let me tell you, they already know this person is out the door. They can't believe it. They do not know where they're headed. So they're calling you because you are the first person they thought of as far as someone they could mend a bridge with and reunite with. So believe me, you are the first person at the top of their list to call and just confirm where this person is going to be, possibly living with you or being with you. They're going to want that confirmation. And it could be them directly, it could be their family members, it could be mutual friends, it could be your person's siblings that are still in communication with the third party. So whatever happens, just expect over the next 3 months, you are going to get some kind of call or text asking and inquiring. Now, it's definitely a symbolic card for gossip and the passing through of information. So be careful. You don't want to feed any fuel to any fire. You don't want to stir the pot. Whatever information you give, keep it positive. This can even be an announcement. So sometimes, perhaps, it's not exactly a call or a text. It's just a public announcement. Now, we did see 6 of Wands in your reading. It is very possible that they are going to announce a breakup or separation on Facebook or Twitter or social media or whatever. Like, they're going to let people know, hey, newly single or leaving this relationship, you know, please unfriend her or him because I don't want it to be weird. You know, so there could be something public. Just know this is an overwhelming world of social media and all the communication that goes with it. And this card could literally mean tweeting. And there may be some miscommunication, some misinformation. So if you're hearing rumors, be very careful. The first things that come to my mind is during a breakup, during a separation, a lot of gossip. You know how one story changes, the more people it touches. You know how that goes. The truth never really ends up being told down the road at the end of the line when it's been passed through several people. It's like the story changes each person it's been passed. There might be some rumors like, oh, did you hear that so-and-so left and they're pregnant? Did you hear that so-and-so left and they were married? Did you hear that so-and-so left and they were engaged? None of that may be true. None of it. Just be careful that this gossip doesn't touch you in a way that it really affects you and, you know, makes you second guess. The best thing for you, the advice I'm getting from that is make sure you get it from the horse's mouth. If you need to confirm something because it's detrimental and it changes your mind one way or the other, I ask that you ask that person directly and maybe even do a 3-way. Say, call this person and let me hear on the other end. Or you call this person in front of me and ask the question. Or let me, just confirm it from that person. Perhaps you might want to call that person and ask yourself, I heard this and this was going on. What do you have to say about that? If you need to go that far. But I'm only saying that if it changes your mind one way or the other. If whatever you hear wouldn't change your mind, then don't bother wasting your time getting involved in gossip. I only mean confirm if you need an answer to make a decision. But if you don't need an answer to make a decision, by all means, avoid the gossip as much as you can, because gossip is going to happen according to this reading. It will. And Spirit wants you to know, you guys have been separated for some time. You've lived your lives. You've gotten involved with other people. There's going to be gossip. You're going to hear things that maybe you wish you never heard, and I hope you don't. But I want you to take this with a grain of salt. Remember, you lived your life, and they lived theirs. Be in the moment. We saw the chickens. Be in the moment, because the moment is the truth. In the moment, they want to be with you. In the moment, you guys love each other. In the moment, destiny has brought you guys back together for a reason. And in the moment, your love is beautiful and it's warming. It's a perfect match. It's family. It's reuniting. It's mending a bridge. That's the moment. So don't let the past obscure your experience for the present. Don't let the past creep in and just destroy this beautiful change that's happening for you guys. And remember, we've all lived They've lived, you've lived. Let's let the past be the past. Like I said, unless there's something detrimental that is going to change your mind indefinitely, let the past be the past. It's very important in this message to focus on the fact that you love them and they love you, and that you want them and they want you. That is all that matters. And that the universe is on your side. You guys are being guided on this new path and renewal. You've gotten that twice. The universe and the angels and source would not bring you together if this was evil, if this was wrong, if this wasn't beautiful. They wouldn't bring it together. They wouldn't renew something. Let me tell you something. When the universe takes interest in a relationship that was broken in the past, and they take special interest to heal your connection, it's worth it. Because believe me, the universe doesn't have any interest in drudging up old problems and reliving old dramas and healing something that is broken and is a waste of time. The universe is not going to assist and waste their time on something meaningless, hopeless, and completely unworthy. They're not. None of your guides, your angels, your higher self, none of the beautiful serendipity moments would ever be created if this was a waste. This is beautiful. And remember, you can't skip the struggle. It's worth it. You know that little TikTok meme where it's that guy walking away, Tommy Lee Jones, and he's from Men in Black. And they always use this little phrase in a lot of these little shorts, these little reels. And it's like, hey, is it worth it? And he's walking away and he's like, oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough, if you can handle it. So remember that. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough. So, anyways, I think this relationship is worth it. Let's see what Spirit wants to say on your guys' behalf for your love connection with this beautiful tarot spread before bed. Okay. We have soul contracts have been fulfilled. Lessons have been learned. A new beginning in love awaits. And this really just means those karmic contracts, they're done. The third parties, and even the soul contracts between the both of you, they've been completed. Okay? So lessons learned. And look at that. Rekindling energy. Is someone coming back into your life? Don't forget the lessons they taught you. I love it. They're coming back. Wow. So there's so many omens in your reading, so many signs, so many synchronicities. You guys will understand if it's your reading. King and Queen of Cups are here. Life renewed. The mending. We've got family written all over this. It's beautiful. If this is your reading, just know that your honey bunny from the past is coming. And it's time. Get ready. You're going to mend the bridge. Honey, they love you. You love them. They're crazy about you. You guys are family. You're definitely soulmates. Get ready for this rekindling. You guys are a perfect match. I'm giving you guys 3 months. Okay? You're going to see some of this come into play in 3 months. So congratulations with this. Remember, I did equate this reading to the water signs. So for some reason, this is just a very watery reading today. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. really for you. But anyways, it doesn't have to be. But check your rising, your moon, your Venus, and your Jupiter, ladies, to be sure about these signs. Okay? All right. And of course your sun, but you know that already. This is the end of the reading. I love you so much. Thank you for watching me. Have a wonderful and beautiful day today, and I'll see you tomorrow, or technically today later. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. Don't forget, if you want to order an astrological review of your chart, you get a free tarot reading. And if you enroll in the Ultimate subscription, you're going to get a free reading plus the free class. So don't forget to sign up for those if you haven't and you want some freebies for any order you're thinking of. Okay? Also, if anybody wants to order any cards, I'd be happy to throw in a free reading for that as well. So if you guys are thinking of buying anything for yourself or a gift, there you go. Until then, I love you guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. And I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, later today. I'll see you then. I couldn't read all your comments in here, guys. I'm sure they were wonderful. Just know I love you. If you want to say anything to me, please put them in the comments below the video, and I'll read it. All right? I love you so much. Bye, guys. Good luck with your rekindling. I love you guys. Bye-bye.